brightest.com, which just could not be more fantastic and epic. Bros all day long. And we've got more guests to add to the Bros party. Now, here are some fun facts about them. One of them has danced with President Obama. Another one had a childhood crush on Jason Bateman.
Who?
And one of them was just sampled by Beyonce. They're part of the entirely LGBTQ plus cast of Bros. Please welcome T.S. Madison, Jim Rash, and Miss Lawrence. Oh my God. Okay, before we jump into the movie, Beyonce sampled you. You're in her new amazing record.
Yes. I am on Cozy. It's song 2 on the Renaissance album, and I'm blown away.
When you got into Bros, is it true that maybe you thought next to you was Stanley Tucci?
This is not Stanley Tucci right here.
And then I started acting, and she went, oh, no, it's not him.
Is it true that you had a crush on Jason Bateman when you were younger?
Yeah, I'm not mad about it, and I love it. I've met him before, so now he's going to find this out. But yes, you know, I was a child of television, so I was watching Silver Spoons.
I was on the set of Silver Spoons.
Then you met my crush.
I did.
Did he talk about me? I just thought he was so funny, and his humor was already on point then, and that was my first crush.
Well, Miss Lawrence, you sing, you dance, you act, but you used to play football?
I played football when I was little, yeah. You know, I went through that phase, or my parents went through that phase of they could see the whole queen in me, and they would try to do everything they could to get it out. So typically parents, they send their little boys to like football camps and all that kind of. It didn't work, and actually what it did was made me have a stronger attraction to men, especially in cleats and ties. But I was very good at it because I'm gonna be good at anything that I do.
Jim, you are an Academy Award-winning writer for The Descendants, everybody. You and your writing partner, Nat Faxon. I mean, literally, you're some of the most important screenwriters in Hollywood, telling some of the best stories.
Let me pull my hair back.
That's right, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You are, you're playing an actor in this, but really when it comes to like Hollywood, you guys are like the biggest writers. And this is a film about storytelling.
Yeah.
And I think this movie is so grounded in that it's not alienating people. No. It's talking about also history, which you can't change. It's inarguable. So let's tell these stories.
Yes. Yeah. I think what is admirable, what Billy, and along with Nick writing it, when a writer and performer allows themselves to write some very hard truths and show themselves invulnerable to us, it really taps into and brings us into his character as he's talking about, am I lovable? Will I be loved? These are universal things. And when we look for someone to fall in love with, we know that heartbreak might be on the other side of that, but that's the vulnerability that I think is in this movie that makes it much more universal, for everyone.
I agree, and that's so well put, and I'm such an advocate for this film, and I love it so much. And as someone who has been a lifelong advocate, I've marched, I've voted. I was raised in West Hollywood in 1975. But I feel like there's also a new generation and a new sort of runway where even someone like me feels like in like rapid gotcha moment, like even I could get this wrong because we are also trying to come up with new language, new pronouns. None of us want to get it wrong. None of us want to say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. And your film is like so much about history and humanity and storytelling, and you just don't push anyone away, which is so extraordinary.
Yeah, well, even I can get it wrong. Like, I'm a trans woman, and I'm still learning. Like, I will be 45 years old on October the 22nd.
You look so good.
Thank you, Mama.
I'm 47.
Well, we look good, don't we?
I hope so. You do.
Black don't crack.
I'm 36.
Exactly.
And so, I'm still learning. Like, I am still learning the proper pronouns and the proper, way to address people. And anytime that I'm in a situation where I don't know, I just simply ask.
Yeah. But it does it's a lot, right? Because a lot of it is all new. I've just, as of the last couple of years, decided to fully embrace it and welcome it, only because it is causing a lot of conversations to be had, and it's causing a lot of majority of society to be really inquisitive about who we are. And we've never had that before either, right?
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, and we've never had that before. And what this movie does, to your point, it serves as a safe space because we have to learn to be patient with each other. You know, we are literally bringing two strangers of cultures together, meaning the straight community and the gay community, and we're bringing them together as strangers. So it's okay for a reintroduction.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, I feel that this movie does not alienate or make you feel judged or right or wrong. How did you guys manage to do that? Because it's so much more about humanity, rather than this is how you do it, this is how you shouldn't do it.
Well, I think what was so genius about the way the movie was cast, I think Nick and Billy were very intentional about casting every type of person that represents the LGBTQIA community. And so when you give everybody the same playing field to be themselves and to get their character's point of view across, I think you kind of get rid of all of those questioning moments about, will I say the right thing, will I don't? Because everybody is there to get their point of view, their perspectives, and what they offer and lend to society out.
It's really bone-chillingly beautiful. There's so much poetry in this film.
Yeah.
As well as advocacy and teaching everybody and welcoming them in. You guys just bridge that so well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, but coming up, I want to get them to spill some spicy stories with a round of brose or rose. I love this game. We'll be right back.